I'm here today with Jason Momoa, who is most well known for his role on Atlantis, as well as Baywatch, but he's currently on our screens in a lot of Ronan Dex as Stargate Atlantis. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello.
You began your career as a model, I understand.
Well, we better start that over right there. We actually put that on. I'll tell you the story. When I started to get Baywatch, I didn't have a resume. We didn't have a resume to walk in the door, so we actually made up a lot of things. So that's coming back to bite me in the ass right now. So I actually had no real modeling experience. So I kind of put that on because the only thing I was doing before that was folding T-shirts and surf shop. So we made it up. Yeah, so I actually haven't done any modeling, and I can pitch up my manager as a designer, so that I'll take photos for in their designs and some of that. But sometimes that's it. Acting classes basically started in Baywatch, and then after that, I just continued in LA, took some years off, and just went to school.
Was acting something you'd always seen yourself doing as you were growing up? Or
No, not really. I enjoyed movies. It's I love watching movies and impersonating, and but I never would, have the incentive to go to LA and try to rough it out, I was originally just kind of a climbing bum, just traveled climbing, and my friend and me, I wanted to get into marine biology or wildlife biology, but I never ended up painting out. I ended up getting into acting before that, kind of just all in my lap. On 20. Good.
and you smoked before your screen test for the character of Ronan Dex. Now, is it true there's a gas leak in your house, and so you ended up not sleeping too well? How did this affect your screen test, first of all? And do you think it was fate lending you a hand?
Yeah, there was a gas leak, and I'm not really sure. While we were doing it, I was seeing black spots. Yeah, I'm not sure if it helped me or not. Obviously, it did help me because I think it took the nerves away because I was so bloody high. Just like seeing black dots. They called me back in to do a second reading of it. It probably didn't help to have that, but really walking in as a character, I think it was pretty much reading the character, running in the way I looked in the hair, and ended up just working out that way. It's all good, but yeah, it was a really hard process. Doing that, almost dying the night before. My mom was so worried, someone will turn on the light switch, boom. It filled up for 8 hours, 8 hours in a room, and I woke up. I never smelled gas before.
Right.
You smell that snow, I was getting really bad headaches. But when it got out, it was
And you still went through with the audition, which is
I mean, I had to, it's a test, you go through about 3 of them before that, and so that's your final one, You have to. It's not showing up, that would have been. Why didn't Jason show up? Oh, because he died. Find out a week later, hey, I died.
and then he ends up in memorials.
There you go.
How were you when you found out about the role?
When I found out I got?
You got it, yeah.
Oh, it's you know what? It's a coin in the lottery every time. You're so stoked. I mean, celebrate. Your friends are stoked. It's you're ecstatic. If you can just imagine getting a job like that, you're on cloud nine, man. You're partying, and it's really exciting too because your life's gonna change in a different. It's this new path, and this new character, and you're gonna learn all these new things. Like I never known fight duties, certain. I know all sword training and gun training. I don't. It's all new to me, so
I know, I fight very well for someone that doesn't have.
yeah. Well, you train hard. Me and Bam Bam, we work pretty hard on it. So, I'm sorry. That I'm going to another country, right? Going up to Canada, and you're gonna meet all these new people, and so it's just exciting. The whole, yeah.
Were you worried about joining the cast of Atlantis in the second season?
What was that word? Okay, so I wasn't. I've started every show pretty much from the beginning. Baywatch Hawaii was its first season. North Shore, when I did that for Fox, that was their first season. So it was weird walking on to a show that's the second season and the third episode. So yeah, it was pretty because everyone's a family. That crew, everyone from the makeup to the transportation, they all become friends and family. And walking onto a family already, it's a little awkward, but everyone's super cool and warmed up.
So was it a nice experience then, just rolling in and fitting in straight away?
Is it a nice experience doing that?
Yeah. Did you find it was easy, made it easier for you?
No, it was a lot. I mean, it was a lot harder rolling in this to already made family. So we'll just say I'm harder. So
You seem to fit in very well.
yeah, well, I mean, that's sober was the first month was fine, but yeah, first nerves.
And outside the show, you climb the Fontainebleau, Bleu, would you say that your person enjoys a challenge?
Yes, of course. I mean, I love thing I love about climbing the most is that it's that thing that kind of became a way of life for me. It's like traveling around, meeting new people, being outdoors, and it's the problem solving. And this problem in front of you, and you're holding on to things that you can't use that it's supposed to be holding on to, and you're overcoming it. I think that's just like in any sport. That's just it also happens to be the climbing spine, and it's been my dream to go climb in France with my best friend. So that's actually a funny story. We actually planned to do this when I was 19. We went to plan. I was bussing tables at two restaurants that saved about $1,000, and they're supposed to go to Fontainebleau climbing. Sure enough, he doesn't make enough money, so I decided to go to Hawaii because my family's big surfers, and I get to know my father better, check out college because I get his day tuition. And sure enough, Baywatch Hawaii comes, and that was when I was on vacations. So if my friend wouldn't have screwed up and not made enough money, I'd be in France. I would not be an actor right now. So he wouldn't screwed up, not made enough. I wouldn't be acting. So 7 years later, I flew him over here so we can do what we want to do since we're 19. We go to Fontainebleau and go climbing. So it's been a really, really amazing trip.
And it is actually your first trip to the UK, I understand, for
This
conventions.
you can love it.
How are you enjoying it?
Well, I haven't had a chance to really check out the UK yet because I've been here stuck next to Heathrow. Got here. It's a lot. I went into like Oxford region, go check. We went shopping for like 4 hours up the tube in. I had a ball, man. It's a good time, and all the people are great. But I'm gonna stay an extra 2 days and go check out the city. We're gonna go to some modern museum here. Yeah, just go. So go do the tourist thing for a couple days.
And have you found the fans?
Oh, warm welcomes, man. Like I cannot believe even just going to like Holland and France. Like I'm surprised how many people know of me from Stargate.
I hear that when you first got the role of Ronan, you weren't too comfortable talking in front of large crowds.
Oh, I'm still not. Yeah, I mean the fans here have been really cool because I have a really hard time doing interviews in general and talking to people. So my first one was Comic-Con. Yeah, it was really hard. Far from that, just nerve-wracking, almost painted. So I just don't take on big crowds and insane that probing factors.
You seem to have coped really well this weekend. And
I've been drinking a lot. Yeah, I tried to get some beers in before, which is it's a cop out and chicken shit, but it kind of just relaxes me. So it's funny because I'm shy that way, but once I get to know someone and I look them in the eye, it's one thing being personal and you look at someone and talking to them. It's hard talking about yourself in general.
Yeah.
Weird thing just talking about yourself. So, but in front of a big crowd, there's like 1,000 people staring at you, and you can't even see that. It's a really crazy feeling. So
that's the benefit of being on TV is that you've got no one staring back at you.
yeah, and it's just I'm playing someone else. I'm playing a character. I'm not playing myself. People are judging, looking at you, they're following at you on TV, playing characters. Like you just feel like by living up to their expectations, am I supposed to be this way? I feel like they're in a grumpy mood right now, but I can't. And just something that feels really awkward. But it's been a good trip. Like I said, this is my first one, and it's fucking been an awesome time. Hanging out with them afterwards, drink at the dance, and really had a good time.
Definitely think they've enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, for sure. I hope they do physics. It's been a fun experience for me.
And how then would you describe a day at work for you?
They work for me. Get up, get into my British Land Rover, make my coffee, head to work, get out, have some breakfast, go into the makeup trailer, give all our ladies a kiss, say hi to my whole cast. I usually grab Hewlett and try to shake him up, give a big hug in the morning. It's like, oh, he kind of wants us up like this. And he loves it. And then I play music in the trailer, turn some lines, go over it, head to set, and laugh all day because of my cast members is so freaking cool. Just laugh all day long and then and try to do some acting in between.
Other than the rock climbing you do, I understand you were learning to kayak.
Yeah, I was actually in Vancouver.
Yep.
How'd you hear about that?
You've research.
Yeah, I actually tried. I didn't actually get to finish my thing. I was waiting for my fiance. We wanted to do it together, and she kind of got spooked by it, and we started to do the class and decided not to finish it. But I'm definitely gonna go back and finish up the stuff. It just got too busy with work.
And
I really enjoyed it.
and have you asked Amanda Tapping for any hints on it? Because she's a very accomplished kayaker.
Who is?
Amanda Tapping.
Is she really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know she did. Did not even know. We're talking about whitewater kayaking, or we're talking about?
She does. I don't know. I think she does it all, to be honest.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I've let's do sea kayaking, but whitewater. That's awesome. If she does that, definitely got a talk.
And do you actually speak to any other any?
I was talking about this. Actually, the only one I really talked to is he's Chris Judge.
So other than
So other than Chris Judge, I don't really get to hang out or see the one of SG1. Yeah, which is weird because we're both on the same set, but yeah, just never even crossed our paths when we're working. So JoJo is over and we say hi to each other.
now you've been from Baywatch and now onto Atlantis.
Baywatch, and then we went to North Shore.
They also you all seem to have a connection with water. Do you think this is any?
Yeah, you know what it is? It's a trip. Yeah, normally it's always been water, and it's always been just North Shore. Yeah, days in Hawaii again, obviously. Yeah, it's a quinky dink. Can't get away from the water.
Seem fated to act in what
I am.
beyond the role of Ronan. Do you see yourself doing anything else now on the show, like writing or maybe directing?
I'd love to. You know, someday I'd love to be able to direct on it. But I mean, we got such a great thing of cast of writers. All I do is just think of scenarios, just to stay creative. But our writers are awesome. We got a really rad staff. So directing would be awesome. I don't know enough to let it in someday, maybe.
How do you see your character developing now over the coming season?
In the next season, you know what? I'm excited is to see what's. I mean, you can think about as many things as you want to, but I'm just excited because I'll be back on Wednesday and I get to see the first three scripts, and I don't know where my character's going. So, I'm interested as much as you guys are to see what's gonna happen.
But beyond Atlantis and Stargate, what does the future hold for Jason Momoa?
Babies, happiness, love, yeah. Hopefully, children soon, and getting married. Hopefully, keep acting. Be happy. Get married.
And if you could leave the fans from Britain and this event one message, what would it be?
Before they ever came to a country, just so much warm welcome. So I mean, you really impressed me, and I'm just happy to be here, and I'm definitely coming back.
Jason's gonna ask pleasure. Thank you.
All right, man.